Okay, now that we know how to get started, let's talk about this last piece that's up here, the rubric type. If I click down, you'll notice that there are 5 different rubric types. The first has no points assigned to it. This would be a great type of rubric to use if you were having students turn in drafts of papers and you wanted to give them feedback but no points. The next 2 have to do with points. You have just points or point ranges. Personally, I don't like point ranges. What they do is add a minimum to maximum point range for a level of achievement. But to me, when you do that, you're still leaving that subjectivity in there, and the student is left guessing, what do I have to do in order to get the maximum number of points? Points is the one that you'll often see me use. The third is a percent, and the last is percent range. Percent range to me, my thought on that is pretty much the same as point range. So let's talk for just a minute about points. When you assign points, ultimately you want your total points to be the total number of points that the assignment is worth. So since proficient is my highest level that I've put here, and let's say I have a 50-point assignment, so let's say formatting is worth 10 points, organization is 20 points, grammar is another 15 points, and spelling is worth 5 points. Those total up to 50 points. We want to make sure that my points total here. Now, when you're using points or percentages, these do not have to all be the same amount. Just like I put 10, 20, 15, and 5 to represent the importance of this particular criteria, these don't have to be the same either. So I can go 8, maybe 16, 12, and 3. And just fill that in as you go along. Now, those who are in my rubric class, you already have your point values determined. And so you're just going to put those right in here from what you had done before. And also the novice level doesn't have to be 0. It can be any amount of points that you want it to be. So that's for points, making sure you total to the total number of points possible. Let's switch now and change to percent, which is the default when you're creating a rubric in Blackboard. If you want them all to be equally weighted, you can just simply say balance weight, and it'll change them all to 25. But just like with the points, I can adjust the amount that each particular part is worth so that when I'm finished, I have a total of 100%. Here you want to assign the percentages, and again, they don't all have to be the same. None of them have to be 0. But what you do have to have, each criteria has to total up to, has to have 100% in it. So there has to be some way that they can score 100%. So that is what the rubric type does. We do not in Blackboard have holistic rubrics. These are all analytical. If you want to create the equivalent of a holistic rubric, you're going to go down to 2 columns. One is 100%, one is 0%. Or one is, 10 points, one is 0 points, whatever the points are for the criteria that you have identified.